Right, my friends, just give me a second there, please. Just have to sort a few things out here. So, my friends, how the hell is everybody? Hope everybody is safe and well. Welcome back to the stream here. We're going to check our settings here on the old phone. Safe and well. There we go. We have audio and video, my friends. So yes, yeah. So the Tony DLC is out, aka the Antonio Carraro DLC. Um, Came out from Giants website. You can purchase it directly from Giants. Because they get all of the money, whereas if you buy it from Steam or from Microsoft or Sony, obviously they take a cut, usually 15 to 30% depending on whatever. So basically, since I'm on PC, I buy it direct from Giants because I know that all of the money is going to Giants software directly. So, and one of the advantages of that is you get the DLC early. So basically, it was released at midnight Germany, so that's 11 p.m. UK Ireland time. And yeah, it's out. It's out there now. It's about 230 megabytes. That's the PC version. And I guess we'll look for the brands first. I assume it's going to be under Antonio Carraro. It is. Look, it's under Antonio Carraro. Look. So yeah, here we go. Here it is. So obviously, I mean, these mods have been kind of out and about and live in previews since Friday. So Giants don't know who the hell I am. So I'm a plebeian who has to wait until the very end to get it. But yeah, so the DLC is out, my friends. So we're just checking here. So here's the Antonio Carrera pack. Okay, so it's $9.99 or $10 or whatever. 10 pieces of equipment, and these are all kind of your I would have guessed they're specifically designed for grassland care, vineyard work, that type of thing. Kind of small, they're very small, skinny tractors around the farm, in narrow, tight spaces. Some of them have articulated steering, very narrow frame, lower horsepower, and so they are a very niche type of tractors. Even in real life, they're very niche tractors, and in real life, they're quite expensive tractors as well. So I've been watching the various the previews and the streams over the weekend. My kind of gist and kind of the general impression I get from people who've streamed this, so they get advanced preview copies or whatever. They'll look at it and they'll say, "Yeah, nice pack," and then they'll just go about their business. Basically, I don't see anyone actually using this equipment on their farms, even now. So it is a very niche product. It's going to appeal to a very small set of people, I'm afraid. Um, as I've said previously, even when it was announced, I think Giants missed the mark with this DLC. See, one of the things that kind of annoys me, if you look at these tractors, many of them are actually kind of just variations on themselves. So, for example, the Tony tractor here, right? We have essentially three versions of the same tractor with very slight variations in terms of the design. So basically, now this is an encrypted DLC, but I guarantee you, if I was to see the i3D files in the XML, I would guarantee that these three tractors here, see these, the 10900, they're all a single i3D file with configuration changes. You know what I mean? So they're not separate individual tractors per se. They're not three individual i3D files. My guarantee is it's a single i3D file with just configuration changes. So, for example, the Mac here, I mean, they do not look different to me. No, I'll look at them close by up, but I mean, we could have had this as a single configuration, right? So you should be able to do that, right? You should be able to go in, and then you should be able to select Mac 4R, 2R, 4R. So that would be one less tractor, you know. But you know, Giants have separated these out by creating two different XMLs to make it appear as if you have 10 tractors, when in reality, you probably only have one, two, three. So even here, see this one here? Look, see the TTR, right? These are the same tractor. So what they've essentially done is they've taken the, it's a configuration. So one is cab and one is cabless, you know? And they've changed some of the wheel options. But these two tractors here are essentially the same i3D model. They're just slightly modified. So that's three, that made four tractors, five. So basically, from what I can see, is you have six models here, really, instead of 10. You know, Mr. Rabbitman, how are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Appreciate that. Yeah, Rabbitman. You know, I would wait, Rabbitman, if I was you. I would wait until you know we get a better idea of what Giants have planned. Maybe certainly wait for the next DLC to come out. You know. Yeah, you know, the DLCs, you know, the season pass is expensive. It's no longer, you know, FS19, we got a 3-year season pass for $40. Now we're getting a 1-year season pass for the same price. So, you know, it's costing a lot more money now. So my favorite tractor, based on what I've been seeing, I've been watching Tony streaming and the other ones, is this. I like this one. So this is a tractor from 1978, right? So this is a kind of a real kind of classic kind of tractor. You know, it looks like a compact tractor as well. Now, the one thing I don't like, I mean, you can take off the license plate. I don't like how the license plates are on the back of this. It just doesn't look right, in my opinion. It's too big on the back. You know what I mean? It was kind of just slapped on there, in my opinion, just to kind of have, you know, a license plate option. Then we have Trelleborg, Michelin, Mitas, Vredstein, and yeah, so I wouldn't mind if Giants actually got a few more tires. So you know, Bridgestone and Goodyear. So those would probably be the most two known tire brands. It would have been nice if Giants got the license for those two. You know. So yeah, 3-point hitch at the back, nothing at the front, no front weights. 35 horsepower. You're not going to be doing much with that. Now, myself and Tony were actually discussing this on the Antonio Carrera website, IRL. There is another version of this kind of utility vehicle, and it is much, much nicer than this one. I'm not personally a big fan of it. I know Tony is. I just preferred the other model that was there. It looked a lot more, I don't know, substantial. I don't know why Giants didn't include it, to be perfectly honest. It's different enough that, you know, they could have designed it, or you know, could have put it in the pack. So obviously you're going to have tension belts here, and you know, for bales, and then you have your what's it, 890 liters or something like that, 890. Extension. Yeah, so that's, I don't know. So you know, I would have, see that roll bar on the front. I would have liked an option to get rid of that roll bar as well. I think that would have been nice, and you can actually look at it. You know, it's probably built in there. You could probably, you know, that should have been like a shop option to get rid of the roll bar in the front. Uh, Wide tires, standard and wide. You'd probably go up to wides, I guess. Yeah, I think the wides probably look the best. Rim color is very, very limited. Grey. I think Tony mentioned that he liked the grey ones as well. I actually like the grey ones as well. I mean, they're supposed to be silver. They don't look very silver to me. I definitely have a different kind of shade of silver in mind for those. So yeah, it holds bulk crops, 18 mph, 19 horsepower. You're not going to be doing much with this, my friends. Holy shit. 19 horses? You probably wouldn't be able to drive up a hill with that bloody thing. So now we're going up to 30, oh, excuse me, 38 horsepower. So the price is going up. So this is the other one. So this looks like a compact tractor as well. This thing, it's not bad either, you know. That looks like a proper compact tractor, you know. Trelleborg, Vredstein, so just two wheel options. Oh, you get twin wheels with this. I don't think it suits it though. My personal opinion, I'm not a big fan of the twin wheel option on that one. We'll go up to Redstein. Once again, I don't know. There's something about these tractors. I just don't like the license plates on how they're placed on the vehicle. You know, uh, not much to that one really. So this is the other one. So now we're really getting up in the price here. So this looks a lot better. This is more kind of beefy. So as far as I know, these fans spin at the top. The license plate looks better on the back because it looks designed for it. I wonder, is it the license plate illuminated? It probably is. 75 horses, 50 litres, no def, which I wonder about. So you can put the 3-point on the front here. So the 3-point is on it, but it has no PTO, or power takeoff. So I'm going to test that and see will it power like a front mower. If it does, it's probably doing it by, mad science or something. Magic, you know. Because without a PTO, how's it supposed to do this? Wheel weights is nice. I like the fact that they're twins. Okay, standard. So they're front wheel weights, which is interesting. You don't often see equipment with front wheel weights. Look, that's interesting. I would have assumed that they'd go on the back. Michelin, standard wheel weights, twins, Redstein, standard wheel weights, twins. We'll go for the twin version just for something different, I guess. I think the twins probably suit this a little better. It reminds me a lot of the the little the riggy track, the electric riggy track. Reminds me of that one. We'll go with those tires just for something different. Switch things up. So we'll take a look at each one individually. So this is what I call the nosy tractor. Look at the size. Look at the nose on this thing. Holy shit. Oh my days. I don't know. That is like, I don't know, space age thing. Looks weird if you ask me. Definitely one of the weirdest tractors I've seen. So 3-point, yes and no. It adds the bull bar automatically as well if you do that. So Michelin, Bridgestone, Michelin, well, only 2 options actually. Wheel weights at the back in that one. Bridgestone. Yeah, wheel weights. But we'll put the bull bar on it. We'll put the front weights. So I really like the design of these weights because they go on the side. It's actually giving me a some kind of ideas for few other mods. You know what I mean? Having a weight design like this, I think it's a good idea. So we'll put the 600 on there. We'll go up to silver. We'll switch things up for each one. So this is the first of the Tony ones. So you got your spinny fans on the top. I'm assuming that's for air conditioning. You've got a very, very large light. Look at the size of that light. It looks absolutely enormous on this thing. So very, very skinny tractor here. You get your 3-point. No 3-point. Trelleborg, Redstein, such very limited wheel options. Redstein, standard wheel weights, standard wheel weights. So go front weights. So bull bar, no bull bar, front weight. So I think we'll go with like that, right? And then the rims we'll go with, I don't know. So we'll keep switching things up here. The next one. So I'm going to be looking at these side by side and see what the physical differences between these tractors. So I think some of these are like articulated and some are not. You know, that type of way. So we'll put the bull bar on it. Wheel weights, we'll go with that one. Foot weight, we'll go up to 400 there. Kind of blast through these a little bit faster here. So this is a different design as well. It's got a buddy seat in this one. Put the 9RX, we could do that. Yeah, we'll put the 3-point on this one. We'll put the maximum front weight, and we'll put so there we go. That, yeah, I like that one. That's not bad. Yeah, we'll go up to twins, and we'll get that one there. I don't know. My personal opinion, these are probably the two tractors that I would probably use the least. I'm not the biggest fan of tracked vehicles, to be quite honest with you. Not the biggest fan. So when you put the 3-point, it automatically puts the bull bar on there. So you can put the bull bar, the front weight, 600. You can change a main color on this, which is a little bit better. So you can put a front weight on this one as well, which is interesting. So I'm going to take off the weight. The main color, I prefer the red. They should have given us that option in the other version, I think. Just give me a second here, guys. Bloody ducks in my throat. So this is the most expensive. This is 96,000. So that's the big boy, I guess. 3-point. So we get the bull bar, front weight. I think we'll take that off. You know what? Let's take everything off of it, and let's just go with standard here. And you know what? Let's take off the license plates as well. We'll do that. Right. So here is your Tony DLC. Now, obviously, please do remember, my friends, I am running a laptop, a Ryzen 5800U. So, obviously, I'm on medium settings. So the graphic quality settings are quite low, so obviously, proper setups, PCs will have, better quality graphics. But it is what it is. And obviously, the frame rate is shit as well. And you can kind of see that. You can see how framey it is, look. But anyways, it is what it is. So, I mean, these are Giants made pieces of kit. They have access to all the CAD files, the 3D CAD files, and Antonio Carraro have helped them out in designing these things, provided them with specifications and drawings and whatever, and decals. So it's all very, very accurate, very, very high quality stuff. You know what I mean? The 3D modeling is superb. It's never, it's never in doubt. So you know what? There are actually physical differences between they are actually different. At least they bloody will look different. Let's take a look around and see. I'm looking for differences between the two vehicles. Is one bigger than the other? So I'm looking at the hood here. Looking at the engine. So yeah, I mean there probably are differences. I mean the hood on the so you can see the hood on the 4R, the Mach 4, or whatever they call it, 4R. So it's higher than this one, So yeah, there are obviously differences, and there are probably differences in the interior as well. So we look at the inside of this one. So yeah, there are obvious differences, even from the interior. Some similarities, but obviously there are differences as well. Color scheme is obviously different, but you can look at the pedal setup. The pedals are different. The pedals are different, so there are differences in the interior. Oh. So you can kind of switch from one to the other and see can you spot anything. There's obviously a raster pattern. Look at the raster pattern on the window there. Look. See that? See the raster pattern there? Look. So that's obviously a difference. Look. Raster patterns on the back. It would be nice if these doors and windows are opened, but it is what it is. I'm not a big fan of these beacon lights. They look absolutely enormous. I don't know why they're like that. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Can you guys hear the in-game volume okay? Sound. Put it up a little bit, I think. So yeah, skinny ass thing. 26 mph. You got your no fancy beacon, LED flashing beacon thing. Whoa! Holy Jesus! Did you get his number? Turning radius is okay. Articulation. I'd be interested to see how she drives, up, hills and that type of thing. Usual lights. I'm going to assume that everything works. I mean, it is Giants. Ooh, ooh. A bit of a ditch here. Ooh. That's just bad driving right there, my friends. So yeah, I'm not a massive fan of articulated vehicles. See, I'm a bad driver, so you know, articulated vehicles tend to really mess with me. Kind of tend to flip over and shit. I'll let that one through, Tony. Right. But you know, look, it's a Giants model. You know, I mean, what can you say about it? You know, they're high quality 3D modeling. You know, the obs usually are. So this is a little bit slower though, so there are differences, as you can see. 22. I prefer the handling of this one already. This feels a lot better. Oh yeah, she's butter smooth. This is much better. Just feels better to drive this thing. Get out of here, birds! Bloody things. Yeah. See, it would be nice if, you know, if the doors and windows opened and shit like that, you know. Now, what you would try and do is, I mean, she's 98 horses. You know. I mean, Tony's already tested these out. You can actually use like a piece of equipment above 100 horsepower, but it all depends on the weight of the, the implements and that type of thing. So you can get higher horsepower equipment to work with this stuff. Now that's interesting. You can see the different size difference here. Look at this. Holy Toledo. Woo! So yeah, that's a huge difference. Look at that. It's massive. Look at the size difference. Holy shit. You really don't, when you put them side by side, and this is one of the bigger ones. So, we'll probably look at other ones. So Tony said to put it beside the 9RX. I wonder, isn't the, I don't know, isn't this thing bigger? Isn't there a quad track version of that thing? There is, look. my frame rate now is starting to tank because, you know, so many pieces of equipment here. So yeah, you know, I'm definitely going to try and get a better laptop. I have my eye on a. I want something with like a 3060 or a 3060 Ti. Obviously, you have to save up for it, and it has to be, you know, in stock. But yeah, definitely going to try and get another laptop. When I bought this laptop in December, my previous laptop I had it for like 6 years or something. Holy, look at the size difference. Oh my god. But yeah, you know, I never intended to use this current laptop for streaming, you know. But obviously, you know, it's kind of okay. You can kind of do it, but it's not great. You know what I mean? But yeah, I want a proper laptop with a proper, you know, GPU. But shit, look at the difference. Oh my days, look at that. Holy Toledo. We're gonna have a lot more space in that cab up there as well, don't you think? This thing sounds great. Love that engine sound. So this is from 1978, this thing. Everything should work in this. Just checking the, you know, the side thingies, whatever the hell they call them. I like the color. I like that color that they have in it. I don't know what they call that. That army green color, I think you call it. That's a very nice color. If I had access to the XML, I'd be able to see what that actually is. And the orange. So these are probably special, you know, colors. Let's take a look inside. So the key turns on. Look, key's animated. Maybe I wonder, Tony, do you think they took some cues from my the Porsche diesel from my game steam? You know, we added the key animation. I'm just wondering. Turn on the lights. There's only one stage of lights. So she's articulated as well. So I think this is going to be much more useful. So this, if I'm using any tractor, look at that turning radius. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Look at that shit. That's brilliant. So this is the tractor I'm going to be. This is what I'm going to use pretty much all the time. So this is a real kind of, in my opinion, this is what should have been in the pack. And then they should have maybe dropped out a lot of other pieces of equipment and added something else. Look at the size difference. My God, above and head. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's put it beside the other one. Ah, that's a big difference. Look at that shit. So yeah, just a massive physical difference. Yeah, that's what I'm going for anyway. Is this little one here is my tractor. Have they got the smoke darkened? Yeah, there's a bit of dark smoke there, look. Right, so I need to get rid of some tractors because the frame rate is absolutely tanking here. So we're going to have to get rid of that. And we're going to have to get rid of these as well. That should help the frame rate a little bit. So next I guess we have this bloody thing. Nice sound though. Fold. Oh, you can. Look, so it is animated. See? Ah. Oh, cool. What else is there? So you can have the tip side back, left, right. So, Tony, My game still, you know, the Porsche trailer that we've been working on. So he's actually added that into the trailer now as well. So it's tip side, left, right, back, and he's also put in animated chains. If I get the chance or I feel like it, I'll show off the latest updates to the Porsche diesel pack, because I haven't installed here. Made a lot of progress today. Myself and my games team spent several hours today, working on the pack. So, usual stuff. 890 liters. At 19 horsepower, you're not going to be doing much kind of with this, you know. Really not. She just doesn't have the horses. I have to so I can tip out here. Nice sounds. Very nice sounds. Manual transmission, I guess. It actually makes a sound as well when it changes gears. Good brake force. 9 mph reverse, not bad. Animated key again. Very nice. Like this one. Yeah, I would have preferred the other one. You know the one I'm talking about, Tony. You know what I was thinking? Maybe if this had like crab steering. You know, if the rear wheels turned as well when you're turning. All-wheel steering. I think that's what they call it. All-wheel steering. That would have been nice. You would be able to get a better turning radius on this thing. A beacon light wouldn't go astray in this thing either. You could put a beacon light, a beacon light on the bar. That type of thing, or somewhere. Bound to be a spot for it somewhere. I like those chains. Those chains there. Not bad. CFL. Rough Rougher is the CFL. How are you, sir? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. Tony, I'm going to do that for you, my friend. Probably should have done that a long time ago, but I don't think of these things. Right. So yeah. So that's that one. I wonder does it have any spinny fanny thingy inside or anything like that. So I'm just gonna look inside the engine. So, there you go. You're blue, Tony. I smurfed you up, as they say. Right. Yeah, I like it. It's not bad. As I said, I would have preferred the other one. I thought it was a better model than that. No. So this one, yeah, this one is nice as well. This is actually I guess a compact tractor. You know what I mean? A proper compact tractor. Nice lights. Look at those lights. Look. See the design they have in there? They're probably LED as well. So all the decaling, all the logos, the labels, they're all original from Antonio Carraro, obviously. Transparent engine grid. Would have been nice if the the bonnet or the hood opened up. So there's a front hitch on this. Shall we take a look at something, Tony, while we're here? Maybe we can try out that hitch. So this is a mod that is currently in beta testing. Uh, it is we consider it to be done, but we still have to test the snot out of it. But yeah, it is essentially done now. So yeah, this is for a mod for the upcoming or updated Porsche Diesel Series pack. It may be a separate mod. We haven't decided yet. We're trying to decide how to kind of present it and make it available to people, you know. But yeah, we've been working on this. So wheels, new hubs, new tires. Very, very different from the previous version. As you can see, Tony, we've added a massive amount to the, we've taken a lot away from the original i3D and we've added a lot as well. My FS19 Platinum Edition PC has the class DLC, but my is CD. Uh, do I use the game box? Yes, yeah, you would use the code from the Giants portal. That should work. If you can download the file from the Giants website, the code that you have from your box or whatever should work. Yeah, it should work. Try it. Download it from the Giants website and download the Giants DLC. Now, did you hold on a second? So did you did the class DLC come with your do you have like a platinum edition version on CD or a premium edition on CD? If you just have the standard edition on physical CD, the code will not work. So Giants will have, release different editions to retailers, So when you bought it, was it just Farming Simulator, this basic standard version, or did you buy Farming Simulator with the class DLC on the CD as well, or the Platinum Edition or Premium Edition? Because if you only have let's say the base product, yeah. Okay, it should work then. Yeah, if you just lost the CD, it should absolutely work, no problem. Right, so yeah, so yeah, this is a kind of a beta version of an upcoming mod myself and my games team were working on. So this is what we call the MP trailer. So it's a multi-purpose trailer. It has 3 functions in one. So the first function is a bale trailer, obviously, tension belts, right? So I haven't quite tested yet how many bales I can fit in this thing. I believe it's out of 4 or 6, but So then we have another option then. So that's bale trailer version. You can switch it to manure spreader. Okay. So there's your manure spreader version. So I want to show you this, Tony. Look, watch this, right? Look what happens in the object change. You see that? So look at the side here. Look. So all that stuff disappears, right? So that's what we all had to do that in Blender and the i3D. Look. So that all comes off. Look. So it all comes on now. So yeah, that was a big job there to get all that on it. What code should I use? I have the game code and the class code. These go. You use the class code. Yeah, class code. How am I doing? Not too bad, no, sir. Not too bad, no. So yeah, that's an object change, right? So that's the manure spreader version, right? So and look, Tony, we have the Remember I said about the red maple wood. Look, so we have the red maple wood in there now. Look, very very nice. My games team did a fantastic job with this thing. And then we have the crop trailer mode. Look, so obviously 4,000 liters. So it's 4,000 liters now for both manure and crops. We decided not to make the capacities different, just both the same. Can you write class code for me, please? Not quite sure what you mean there, CFL. I don't have any class codes. if that's what you're asking me. I don't even play FS19 anymore. So yeah, that's the crop trailer configuration there, Tony. Now we've added new option here as well, Tony. Right, so we have new tires, right? So these are raw crop tires, skinny tires. Look, so in manure spreader mode, you're not going to destroy the crops because these are raw crops, right? So but there's 2 different versions, right? Charlotte Burgundy BKT. So this is a new option we added as well. Look, we have a cover. All right. So I put that on there. Okay. Now, and then you can actually change the color of the cover, as it were. All right. So you can change it from red or black. So, you know, Porsche diesel red, basically. Main color, you can change it to whatever the hell you want. You know, the usual stuff. You know, that type of thing. Rim color, you know, it should be pretty obvious. You know. And again, you know, cover color. Right. So there you go. So that's kind of that. Right. Okay. So we'll just. So what do we need? We need a. I think we need a crop trailer. We need something, anyways, because we want to test off the pin hitch at the front here. So give me an opportunity to test this myself. So I haven't done this yet. So where is it? Oh, here it is. So we'll test the front hitch here. There you go. She hooks up. Perfect. No problems there. Can you reverse this guy? Oh, you can. Oh, nice! Look at that, Tony. Look. Ooh. No sound associated with that. That's interesting. Look at that. You would think that they would have a sound associated with that folding action. Look, there's nothing there. So what does it go in reverse? 9. Okay. Okay, so that works. There we go. Well, yeah, I think each successive game, you know, 17 was better than 15, 19 was better than 17, 22 is better than, you know, the others. You know, I mean, it's a progressive thing. You know. So you can see here, Tony. Now I've noticed that before. See that? So this, I'm not sure what that is. Whether it's the game or whether else. See the way the visibility kind of disappears there? I'm gonna have to point that out to my game scene because I've seen that before. See that? Look. So as I approach it, look. So it's visible, right? I move in. See the way the visibility disappears. So unfortunately, I can't get down there now to show him that. You wouldn't be able to take a screenshot of that, Tony, would you? If you had a chance. I can't do it from in-game because if I go down and I try and hit that, I can't take a screen capture of that. See that? Look. So it won't allow me to go down. Isn't there another way, Tony, to take screen captures? I don't know. Hold on a second. There's got to be a way to do this, right? No, that's not it. Oh shit! Oh crap! God damn it! Are we still live? You know what I did? I hit the, you know, the wireless button. Oh shit! Are we still live, Tony? I hit the bloody flight mode on my laptop. Son of a bitch! Fuck! Sorry about that. What an idiot! Oh, print screen? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do that. I'll do that offline. Yeah, there's some visibility thing here with the PTO. When you move in, kind of look, it disappears. Look. I don't know what that is. Right, so yeah, okay, let's move along. Not faffing about here. So yeah, it'll give me an opportunity to kind of, you know, test out the trailer as well. So let's, I don't know. Seats, I don't know. Shit, I really thought that was going to stop the stream. So I'll show you the animations that my games team has put into this thing. So there's chains on this thing now, which actually are, you know, move or animated. So it gives the effect of pushing the material out, you know, that type of thing. Farmer Min, yeah, Farmer Min is awesome. I love Farmer Min. He's probably lurking. He tends to lurk in my streams and not actually, you know, comment and that type of. Whoa! What the hell? Dude, seriously? Jesus, what? So yeah, we have, that's a new thing as well, Tony. Look, we have an animation at the back. So my game sim added that, look. And actually, if you look closer, so watch the little clips will move. Look, watch the clips. See that? So, loads of new animations that weren't in the original. I mean, he's pretty much rebuilt this from scratch, this thing. So yeah, 4,000 liters. So there are chains. See the chain? Look, there we go. See it there, look. Oh, shit. yeah, there's chains inside here. See, look, there. And they you know, they move. So the chains are animated. Most people probably wouldn't even notice that or appreciate it, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's something we wanted. You know, a lot of times, Tony, we're kind of doing stuff just for ourselves, you know what I mean? We're not, I'm not necessarily making this stuff for other people, you know, that type of way. I mean, obviously we're putting it out there, but, you know, I'm doing this for myself, basically, you know what I mean? And so is my games team, you know. You know, he's in college learning 3D modeling, you know, and he wants to actually work for giants. So you know, he's trying to impress them, you know, by, you know, doing mods. OTD, how the hell are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. Thank you for tuning in. Put beater on the back, and you will have a manure spreader. We could do that, sir. We could do that. So yeah, what, you know. Now, the trailer itself is kind of done, but I have ideas to kind of put other things in it. So at the moment, this is kind of an old trailer, you know. But I was thinking maybe we could put some lights, you know, like you know, rear lights, you know, work lights, whatever you call that thing. You know. So you know, it's not quite finished yet, basically. We're kind of toying with ideas and putting more stuff in it. So that's the trailer. So you have to wait for the animation to kind of finish and that type of thing. So this is nice. I like this one. So the dashboard lights up. LCD display there. So she's not animated. Oh, hold on a second. Look at that. Change driving direction. Oh baby, here we frickin' go. Ooh, yes. Now there. Did you notice that one? Did you see that, Tony? Now we're talking. Look at this shit. Okay, let's get a freaking more for that. Let's get a more for that. I'll get the SEP. The SEP is a good one. Lower horsepower. It's only 40. wasn't quite sure if this had reverse driving or not. It's a double button. You have to hold down the left and right buttons, Tony, on the controller. Look. So it's there. So you can unfold the roll bar, obviously. So that's why it's there, look. So in reverse driving mode, if you had that roll bar up, it would probably obstruct your view, you know, in the real world. So that's why you would have it, you know, as an option. So that's interesting. So the PTO connects to that, right? Now what I want to try and do is, let's reverse it again. Very nice animation there. So what I want to find out now is, will this thing magically power the front of this thing? It doesn't have a PTO at the front, so how is it powering it? Oh, I don't have it set up. Oh shit. Okay. Anyways, I thought I had the 3-point on this. Obviously I didn't select it. OTD, are you going to get this one? Are you going to pass on it? I know a lot of people are passing on it. I see no buzz about this DLC whatsoever. I know I own that field. So I don't know what the max working speed of this thing is. I just want to see what the max working speed of the mower is. So that's 12 mph, so she's not going full speed. Whoa, whoa! Bad driving there. So what's the horsepower of this thing? So let's check out the horsepower of this thing. So she's, well, I mean, that makes sense. It's only 38 horses and the bloody, and the mower is 40. So obviously she's not going to go full whack. Now you may be able to find an implement. You may be able to find an implement that hooks up to the pin hitch, right? And that would, you know, you'd be able to collect your grass or something like that. I'm sure there's some piece of equipment out there that uses a pin hitch. That you might be able to collect the grass, or a baler with a pin hitch, and you know, something like that. I wonder if there's a baler. Baling technology. Bale wrappers. No, that's not it. Balers. See, no, that has a PTO. If there was something with a pin hitch. See, there's nothing without a PTO. Yeah, it's a little disappointing. There's probably some mod out there that you'd be able to put a you know, like a pin hitch attachment at the back, and you have to pick up the grass or something like that. But yeah, that works. As I said, you know, it's only 38 horsepower, and you know, it's fine. It does the job regardless of available horses. Very nice mod though. I like that one. So that one is one of my favorite. So it's the orange tractor, and then this one is second for me. So the fans spin there. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. It does remind me a lot of the Riggy track. I don't know if you guys are aware. I absolutely adore the Riggy track. It's probably my favorite kind of tractor, you know, that came out, and I still use it. So yeah, it definitely reminds me of this. They're quite similar. Yeah, look. I mean, it's even smaller, as you can see, but they are quite similar. So we have the 3-point on the front here, so we can check now whether this will power the mower here. Nice engine sound as well. It almost sounds a bit electric. Now, as you can see there, my friends, there is no 3-point or PTO look. So there's not connecting in there. Alright, so will it power? I reckon it will. I'm not a big fan of that. If it does, it probably will. It does. Yeah. So it does by magic, basically. So that's your full speed there, look. So yeah, you know, I mean, I understand why Giants do that, but, you know, they want to add functionality to it, but it really is, you know, mad science, magic, basically. But you get why they do it. But, you know, it does make it fully functional, you know. So you have PTOs in front and rear, basically, you know, and it works. Like, see the Carraro logo there, look. I like the beeps, so animated keys again. I like the beeps, that's nice, I like that. Very quiet in here as well. Again, it would have been nice if there was change driving direction. That's awesome. This is a different beacon on it. So this is a kind of a clear glass one. She's a flasher. I like that beacon. She's got all the usual connections at the back. What shall we do? What shall we do? Should we do a little bailing or something? We'll do baby bales? We could do baby bales. Let's do baby bales. Let's do baby bales. I need to figure out my buttons now because obviously I'm driving in reverse. So I'm gonna assume this is gonna hook up as well. Oh! Oh, bad driving, bad. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on a second. Controls are reversed, Richard. We're in reverse. What the hell? The hell is this? What the frack? Dude, Tony, you gotta send that to Giants. That is wrong. Okay, someone... You should try that shit out, Tony. Look at this shit. What the fuck is this? That is some weird ass shit right there. Look at that. That is not right. Oh, whoa! Oh, there we go. What the hell is this? Look. Oh, Jesus, look at this. Oh, this is hilarious. What the hell is this? I'm taking screen captures there for Giants. It's not coming at the bottom, is it? Okay, there's some madness going on there. Giants probably didn't even test it like this. They probably should have. Oh, you have to unfold it first. But people haven't tried this. You need. I'll send you the screenshots that I took, Tony. You need to send that shit to Terminator. The Giants need to be aware of that shit. That is just madness. They probably never even tested it with this thing. No. Do we have any? I'm just wondering, have we any like crab steering, or you know, that would help with a tractor like this, or definitely benefit if it had, you know, all-wheel steering. So yeah, this is some mad science going on here from Giants. Well done, Giants. I wonder where it is. Oh, there we go. Oh shit! What the hell? What the fuck? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What the hell is this? Oh, that's the back of the baler. All right. Now where? See, I'm trying to figure out where this bloody PTO is actually going. Right, so we'll just make a few baits here. So, oh, the turning radius. Oh, shite. There's no turning radius there. Look. Yeah. Oh, god dang it. There's no turning radius on this. Oh, that's. If you couldn't tell, OTD, I'm definitely a student of the golf cart jockey school of driving. You know, that's kind of when you graduate from golf carts college, that's the end result of your driving. So yeah, I mean, look, it's obviously not designed for this, you know. But you know, it's possible, basically. You know, it's possible. If for some reason you wanted to do it like this, you could. But you know, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, because it looks really, really weird. No, I need to change driving direction. Oh. Look, oh, look at that, Tony. See that? Look, that isn't even right. Look at this. So, you know, I'm in the proper configuration here, and it's still not connecting right. What is that from? Oh, I need to take a screenshot of that. So, I don't know, Tony, maybe you could replicate what I'm doing here and send that to Giants. Send it to Carbonator, because that's an issue. Look, so that is not... Does this thing have a PTO at the back? It doesn't. What the fuck? So no wonder it's not connecting up, and it has no PT on the back either. I don't know. Anyways. I like it though. You know, overall, nice tractor. It's well modeled, you know, very nice. But it's just acting... just acting weird connecting to stuff, you know. I don't like this. I can tell you that right off the bat. This is a weird looking piece of machinery. What you would use this for, I don't know. I mean, I'm half expecting this to have a jet engine on the back and, you know, do 600 mph. It is one weird looking freaking tractor. Look at this thing. What a bizarre... So there's no... can't And even the guy, look, the guy looks cramped. See that? Look, he looks cramped inside the damn thing as well. It's like his head is kind of, you know. I'm not going to spend too much time on this one. I just don't like the design. It's a weird, space age, buggy, nosy tractor that just looks weird. That has no PTO either at the back. It doesn't. It does. Yeah, it does have a PTO. We'll confirm. We shall confirm. Bad driving. Bad driving. There we go, yeah. Yeah, she's hooked up, look. Right, so that works. Perfect. Right. Now, can I unload baler? That's what I wanted to do. Get off bale. Right, now, so let's get rid of some equipment here so we can kind of get rid of this. Get rid of this. Right, so that's that one. So what's next? So this is reverse driving as well, look. So you can change the reverse driving of this thing. It has a PTO on the back. No PTO at the front, but it does have a pin hitch. That was interesting. Very skinny tractor again. I don't know. A lot of these tractors, they really just seem like the same thing again and again. They just, you know, they do the same things. So I personally would have preferred had they released maybe 4 tractors, right? And then maybe another, I don't know, like 10 pieces of equipment, you know? I mean, there are several Italian manufacturers out there that, you know, make, you know, grape harvesting equipment and that type of thing, you know? Mulchers and vine equipment, you know? So, for example, you know these, I'll show you this. So this grape technology shit, right? So one of, like these things, right? So there are plenty of different other models of these types of, you know, cutter thingies, you know, whatever they call it for pruning the, you know, the vines. So, you know, they could have had, you know, a couple more of those or different models. They could have had a different type of sprayer. For example, I can show you a mod that they could have done. This thing here, the Tornado, which Tony kindly gave to me. This bloody thing, look. You know what I mean? So this is awesome. So this is for spraying, you know, your vines. You know what I mean? They could have put something like that in the game, or, you know, as a DLC item, you know. So there's a lot of things that they could have, you know, put in there, you know. So at this point, you know, I'm not going to go through in detail each model. You're going to get the idea. The 4 Tony tractors are just basically variations of the others. You know, they really, really are. So this one is articulated, I think. No? So that's everything then, is it? Yeah. So this is, yeah, you can change the driving direction on this. It does have a PTO at the back. Obviously nothing at the front, but it will work. But yeah, I mean, you have 3 variations of the Tony tractors. You have 2 variations of the Mac tractors. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's too much overlap, I think. They could have done 4 tractors and maybe, I don't know, even 6 pieces of equipment. You know, it just would have made it a bit more appealing to people, in my opinion. Right, so let's get rid of some shit, shall we? And then we'll decide what we're gonna kind of keep and not keep. So we'll kind of go with that for now, okay? So I'm gonna show you some other stuff that I have access to. Okay, so that has a PTO at the back, which is awesome. So that is pretty much the Antonio Carraro DLC. You know, I think you guys have seen all that you need to see there with that one. We're going to look at some stuff here. I'm going to show you a little bit more of the upcoming DLC. Right, so we have the MP Trader. Okay, so the bale trader mode. All right. Now we have manure spreader mode. We're going to get that one next, and then we'll get bale trader as well. Okay. So 561 kilograms, 20 horsepower, 4 meters. So this is for the manure spreader, basically. $13 mph, which isn't bad for this tractor either. So good opportunity to test, you know, different pieces of equipment with this particular trailer here. So the PTO did not hook up to this. Look at that. That is interesting. That. Ooh, I wonder what that is. That PTO will not hook up. Interesting. Check it with this one. I'm sure this one. Does this have a PTO? It does. Yeah, it does. Try this one here. It does, so look, that one works. So there's something specific about this tractor, and there's no way for me to check that out because it's an encrypted DLC. You know, it works with this one. Right, so what we'll do is we'll get some freaking manure, and just kind of show you it. So we'll go and get our productions, construction. No, no, no. Oh, God dang it. So where am I? No. We're going to put down the manure pit. Tony, did you say that the did you say that I need to make the triggers far enough away? That there was some silos or something? In silos that you can have no. something for digest it. Shite. So what is this one? That's supplemental water tank. I want to put that down. Why won't that go down? Yeah, I'm placing the bloody thing. It won't go down. That will not go down. Why won't that go down? So what's this def pump? I'll put that down. This is a large weighing station. That's a biomethane? What the hell is that? Oh, you can refuel your methane tractors. Containers. So that's small petrol, medium, large, petrol, fertilizer. Can I refill from that? Put that down. Okay. So that's a fertilizer tank as well. I don't know what that is. It's a water tank. Alright, we'll get that one. So this is a small def tank. So we need animals. Chickens beats others. I hate this menu system. It really pisses me off. I just can't get used to the damn thing. Oh, shite! God dang it. Buildings. Where did you say the hey, Six. How are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Hope you're doing well, sir. Tony, where did you say the digestate tank was? You said it was a digestate tank? That's liquid manure. That's a bunker side. So that's liquid manure as well. That's not it. That's not it. Would it be under decorations? Oh, it's a mod. Ah, shite. God damn it, Tony. Right. So, there's your manure. 4,000 litres. What you would expect. So, I guess I'm going to put it on the worker, just to show you. So it's pooping poop out the back. It's using the poop, as you can see, and it seems to be working fine. I'm just checking the specs here just to refresh my memory. So it's 9 mph. So it's 20 horsepower, 4 meter working width, 561 kg, 4 meters at 9 mph. Where's the DLC? So basically, Six, you know the file that I sent you? So when these new mods are ready, I'll send you the file myself. These are beta testing at the moment. So this is the trailer that we're working on. So this is called the MP trailer, okay? All right, so here it is. Okay, so it has three functions. Okay, all right, so it's a bale trailer, right? Tension belts. Okay, it is a manure spreader. So you can see the big object change. Look, so it puts all that part on it. Manure spreader, right? 4 meter working width, 20 horsepower, 9 mph, and then it's a crop trailer. See that? So 4,000 liters, right, for both. Put the cover on it. Multiple options. So row crop tires as well. See that? Okay. So yeah, this is fully configurable. It's not done yet because we're probably going to put more things in it. You know, we have more ideas, but the basics of it is done. You know, the kind of the big work, you know, making sure that it's working right, and you know, that type of thing. So yeah, it's working there, and so I can show you as well here. So these chains are animated. Look, see that? See the way all that moves? So that's kind of the animation for the, you know how it would, you know, you have your PTO underneath here, look, and then there's a shaft that goes along, and it connects to this piece here, right? And then it obviously turns that, and then you have to change them as well. So that's your, oh. So that's your manure spreader there. So I guess one last thing I'll show off here with the trailer is the little bale trailer. So we haven't quite figured out how many bales it'll actually fit, but depending on, you know, how you stack them. You know, whoa! What the hell? How did I fall over here? What the hell? Damn. That's just bad driving there, right there, Tony. Look at that. It's awful. That is some awful driving, my friends. Oh! Oh! Oh shit! Fucking hell. Oh, not again. Oh, there we go. Oh, we've recovered. I don't think I can blame input lag for that one, Tony. Shit. Right, so we'll just take a quick look at the bale trailer here. So we do have a few little baby bales. Now, it doesn't support autoload. Would you guys like autoload on the trailer? It's not. It just literally just came to me. So I don't know if you guys would you guys like autoload on the trailer? We could put that in, like. One second. I think it makes more sense to drive. So we're not sure how many bales. Yeah, it might not matter for such a small trailer, but I'll talk to my games team. It might not make sense. I mean, it's literally just a line of code in the XML. That's all it is. You know, it's just putting in the specialization in the XML. That's, you know, that's pretty much all it is. So tension belt. Yeah, look, tension belts. So there you go. So you get the idea, look. And you have all. He's put all this nice. Look at all the nice brass work and everything he's put in. Look, the belts. Look. High quality shit. Look. That's true. We haven't quite determined. We haven't quite decided. It has to be, you know. For example, you know, normal standard bales I think it would be appropriate for 2 high, you know, 2 bales high. Any more than that, it's going to look stupid, and you know, so we haven't quite set the height of the tension belts yet. We're trying to figure out what's, you know, appropriate for the trailer. But I would imagine 2 bales high, two standard, you know, the 240mm bales, you know, 2 of those stacked high. As for baby bales, we haven't tried it yet to find out how many would be there. Yeah, I think any more than 2 would look stupid, and it wouldn't suit the kind of the model, I don't think. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's not a big deal to add in autoload. It's literally just a line of XML. Right, so that's that. So I'm going to give you a little preview of this one as well, my friends. So this is another mod that we are working on as well. So this one is still beta. This is called the MP tanker. So this is a multi-purpose tanker. Basically, it has dual functions. I'll show you it. So it is a slurry spreader. Okay, so spread slurry. So its capacity is 2,500 liters, 20 horsepower, 6 meter working width, right? 9 mph, and you know, it poops out slurry. But it also has a dual function. Okay, so you can change it then to liquid trailer mode. So I want to show you here. Look what happens. So there's a configuration change. Watch what disappears. So the spout at the back disappears, right? Okay. And then everything on the front here with the pumps and everything, that all disappears, look. So everything disappears in this thing, look. So it's basically just a liquid trailer. So it's multi-liquid, so it holds everything. So that's water, milk, liquid fertilizer, herbicide, digestate, slurry, you know, liquid manure, you know, basically everything. You can see the list there at the bottom. Made sure it has everything. All right. So I'll get it again. So we'll get that one. So we have a shop option here is at the back. So we have signs, rear signs. We can have a warning triangle. Okay. And then we have a 15 km/h speed sign. Right. So you basically have 2 options there, look. Now that 15 mph sign there is a little small now that I actually see it. I'm going to get that one because I want to see the kind of the difference. All right. So basically you have multiple color options as well, right? So you can change, look, okay, design color. I'll get something obvious. Okay, so that's the bottom there, look. And then you have the rim color. This should be obvious. Right? So, you know, your normal standard options, right? So we're going to go up to Slurry Spreader again, right? So, because there's things in this that I want to show kind of people. Let me just get that again. I just want to check something. Oh yeah, the signs, right. No. So I think I'm going to need this one. So let me try this one out again. I just want to see, will this hook up? Okay. This is a matter of interest. Can I see? Where is the PTO shaft in this thing? I'm looking. No, that is not connecting. Look. So there's a problem with this tractor. This PTO is not hooking up. See that? So if I go to the other one, Guarantee it'll hook up to this one. Shite. That one is not hooking up either. Interesting. So, you know, so for what I can tell you for sure is this has been basically designed to kind of only work with the Porsche, you know. So it's really only been designed to work with this. So I know that it works with this because it's been specifically designed for it. So we can't necessarily guarantee compatibility with other tractors. I mean, it works, but you know, you're not going to get the. So you can see here, look. So that is working there, look. So we have this new piece here. Let me show you this. So we had to my game team had to design this junction box here, right? So here's your PTO shaft, right? So we had a problem. You know, how do we connect up this pulley wheel to the back of the Porsche? Because, you know, originally it just wouldn't work. I mean, I actually showed that to Tony as well. So we designed this kind of junction box here. Basically, it's a, you know, it connects up here, goes down, goes into this motor piece here, and then into the back. You know, so that's why, you know, it's very specially designed for the Porsche only. So it really only works with this. Right? So what happens then is when you kind of so we need to get Slurry first, or else it won't turn on. So yeah, there's animations associated with this. So here's your Slurry Spreader here. So we can fill up over here. Okay, 2,500 liters, what you would expect, right? So now you have your options here for, you know, double application rate. See that? Activate double or normal, right? So I'm going to show you here. Look, so here's the animations here. Look. So the wheel, so the PTO obviously powers this, look. So it spins the wheels and it spins the rubber belts. And then obviously at the back you have your manure. So everything's fully functional on this thing. You know, it does work. Right. So all that stuff had to be added in. None of this was working on kind of, you know, the original mod, as it were. So my games team added all that stuff in, all these animations. So these were all just static objects, you know, none of them were animated. So yeah, so that's kind of that. So as I say, it has been specifically designed and tailored to work with the Porsche diesel here. You know. Yeah, it's very nice, and it works. She obviously runs out. Okay. So then you have the, I guess the tanker. So the tanker doesn't have any PTO or anything. So I believe it does. See, I want to look at the signs at the back here. So this is the warning triangle, and this is the one that we've added new. I know it's a little bit small. I might have to increase the size of that compared to the other one. I think it's just a little bit small. I'm going to have to adjust that in the i3D and increase the size of it. Right, so we're going to go with liquids, so you can see that one. So here's just your standard liquid tanker. Oh. So she hooks up as normal, and basically it has any liquid you can think, you know, all liquids are supported by, you know, by default. So I'll just quickly show you. Oh, wrong button. Okay, so there's water, alright. Obviously. You get your symbols coming up to say, you know, what you filled in. I'm going to show you Silage Additive because that's kind of a new thing as well for me. So we added that into the XML as well, Silage Additive. Okay, we'll get that again. So we'll get Silage Additive. No. There we go. So I'll just show you this one here. So basically all your liquids are covered. So it really is a multi-purpose trailer, you know, as the as it would imply, you know. So so the fill rate is dictated by the joints, you know. So the speed at which this trailer is filling is that's on giant's side. You know, we have no control over how quickly these you know, these fill, because the bond silage has its own kind of fill rate speed, you know. But you can see it there, my friends. It is actually filling up. So yeah, you know, diesel def, herbicide, liquid fertilizer, silage additive, milk, slurry, digestate, you know, the usual stuff. So there you go, look. Alright, so that's that. So yeah, it's not done yet though. Okay. So that brings a hell of a lot more kind of functionality into the game in terms of the Porsche diesel pack. Right. So here's your Porsche diesel pack here, look. So you have your tractor, obviously. You've seen me show this off before. Tether, weight, mower, plow, planter, hay fork, spreader, fertilizer spreader. It does lime and fertilizer. Bale spike, seeder, cultivator, the bale spike weight, which is kind of a heavier roller, grass roller, you know. You have the new multi-purpose trailer, holds everything, as you can see. This is another one. We're working on this. It's not done yet, just to be aware. The slurry spreader, and obviously the liquids trailer. The weeder, we're working on that. It's not done. It's beta. It's not done. There's probably errors in this as well. I can't guarantee that it works because we haven't tested it yet. So we're working on this one. So this is a wind roar. This is an old school wind roar. So these are not, they haven't been fully, you know, they're still beta, as it were. So this is the wind roar, okay, and it is branded Porsche diesel, as you can see here. Look, okay, it's 4 meters. So again, my friends, it is not finished. So it does work, as you can see. So I'm not going to show you the error log because I'm not quite sure what's going to turn up there. But let's just say it's a work in progress. Anything that is there will be fixed before release. But it does work, my friends. As you can see, it's a 4-meter windrower. Old school, classic windrower. Once again, it very much suits the Porsche diesel tractor. So let's actually do that. Stick it on the back of this. Just so people can kind of see it. So once again, so 6-wheeling, do you want to pay attention to this? So I'm using my Xbox controller. Remember I said to you that the bonnet could open? I was actually talking about the Porsche here. So when so you have to hold the left button, right, and then see that. So with your your D-pad, right? So that's what I was talking about when I said the bonnet opens, and the engine fan spins here as well at the front. So everything in the Porsche pack is designed to work specifically. You know, they are not designed to work with other pieces of equipment. They haven't been tested to work with any, you know what I mean? They are only designed to be work and tested with the Porsche diesel tractor here. So just to be aware of that. So for example, if you start, you know, using I don't know, a John Deere 6R or something with this equipment, we can't guarantee that it will work because it's not designed for that, you know what I mean? It is only designed to work with the Porsche tractor. So, you know, just, you know, people need to be aware of that, you know, everything is kind of, you know, specific for this Porsche tractor here. But yeah, 4-meter working with. So as you can see, it does work. So all the animations are in there and everything, look. But it's not quite done yet. But it's kind of more or less there. So we're kind of so I kind of was doing this today myself. This is the weeder. So this is a 4-meter weeder. It's not done. There are definitely some XML issues with this thing because I know it. Because it hasn't been, you know, it's not proper yet. So there's no unfolding sounds in this thing. Oh, it does it? Oh, I added it in, that's why. Hold on a second. Oh, there is. Okay. So I must have fixed it. So yeah, this is it's a 4-meter weeder. Right? And so there's a few little things that needs adjusting on this. It's that basically. See that? It doesn't actually work. So it's getting what's happening is basically the weeder is it's getting stuck in the ground, right? So the Porsche can't pull it. Look. Right? So you know it's not ready yet, basically. I could try it with this. You can kind of brute force it, but you know it's not designed to be. You know, you're not going to put in a 600 horsepower tractor on this thing. You know what I mean? But you can kind of brute force it. So yeah, there's a lot of adjustments to be made yet with this weeder, but it does work. And I can actually show you that it works as well. So I have to wait for that to change there. So yeah, you can see it there, look. And let that update there. So there you go, look, it's actually changing that. So yeah, it does work. It's a weeder. It's an old school kind of classic weeder, you know. You could turn off weeds, but so yeah, what's happening here? You know, it's sticking into the ground too far. You know, it's lowered too low, so that's why you know it's not functioning properly. But you know, that's just an adjustment. You know, yeah. So that's kind of something that you know started working on today. It's very very early days. You know, a lot has to be done with it. But yeah, it's kind of what we're going for there. You know. Right. So that's it. I think. Do we have anything else? So let me get rid of everything, my friends. So let's dump everything. I do want to show you something else, right? Because it is very, very nice. So there was an updated version of the Butcher. So this thing, I don't know if you guys have seen this before. So this is on the rock picker. Oof, I don't know if that's even possible, Tony. So yeah, this is the Butcher. So this is an updated version of it. No, this isn't. This is by somebody else. You know, it's not my game Steam or anything. So someone made this and put it out, and this thing is absolutely fantastic. So this was from the FS13 Classics DLC, right? But the guy he's completely redid it from scratch. You know, imported it, and he did everything in Blender and i3D, and it's absolutely superb. It really, really is. It's got twin wheels now as well. Look, right? He's fixed the mirrors and he's added a lot of stuff in there as well. So he's added new options. So I'll take you through it. So you got beacon light option, no and yes, right? Okay. License plates, you can change the kind of the position of them. Look, all right. Doesn't really matter. Version sheet. So there's a little notepad inside in the cab. You can turn that on and off. I don't know what you call that. A clipboard, whatever they call it. Clipboard. Some wheels. So you get rear twins at the back by standard, and singles at the front, and then you can go. You can double up. Look. So we'll just go with the front, the jewels there. Rim colors. What you would expect, really. Very limited selection, but you know it absolutely suits the vehicle. There are no errors in this thing. Very certain there isn't. Let's see if there is anything there. So I wonder what that is. Probably the weeder, I'd say. Quite sure what that is there. Never seen that before. It's got to be from the Antonio DLC. What the hell are all these? Unpopulating render texture control as render overlay is in use by the GUI. I don't know what that means. Never seen that before. I guarantee you that is from the Antonio Carraro DLC, because it's actually, look, it is. Oh, it's from the Boucher. Ah. Okay, right, well, I'll look at that later. Right, so, yeah, so this is the Boucher Lamborghini. So this is from FS13. Right. It's basically a forge wagon. A self-propelled forge wagon, you know. But it's an old school classic piece of equipment. And he's done a really, really, fantastic job with this thing. It looks superb. So he's added some new stuff in here as well. So the lights now work, or sorry, the mirrors work, right? So he's added new things. So the little bulbs. He's added a new sound as well, engine sound. Listen to that engine. The key is animated. The dials work. The green and red buttons come on. The lights. So you have a little clipboard there. So the pedals aren't animated. Hopefully that'll be something that he puts in next. You know, animated pedal. Excuse me, animated pedals would be awesome. Your turning rate is limited. You know, it's not the. You know, it's. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, we do have steering options. We do, my friends. We have steering options. So we have front and all wheel. That's going to help. There we go. Nice. The 11 mph, you know, she's not a quick boy or anything. Mirrors work on the outside. Mirrors work on the inside. We can lower the pickup. Turn it on. So she's very. So he has actually increased the speed of this. Yeah, I know that you mess with the XML, Tony. He has actually done that now. So he increased the speed of it. Alright, so it was, I don't know, 4 mph or something. So now he's increased that to 7, I think. Yeah, 7. So yeah, once again, you know, the turning rate is a little bit limited, but it is a absolutely superb mod. Very, very high quality. Well done. You know, the guy did a great job. And if you're into the old school classic equipment, highly recommend this. So it's out on the usual websites. Look for version 1.1. You know, get the latest version, because latest version, you know, does have, you know, bug fixes. It's quite a few bug fixes in it. But yeah, very, very nice mod. Turning rate is not the best. It's an old school piece of kit. Don't know when these were made. I think it was maybe the 1950s. Perhaps. Not sure. It's got a decent capacity. It holds 11,200 liters. That is not bad, you know. So it can pick up various materials, look. So it's not just, you know, straw and other things and silage, or at least it will hold it. So not, you know, it probably picks up different material types. And you can obviously unload the damn thing. Isn't that fantastic? Look at that thing. They're beautiful as well. So yeah, this is a Giants mod from FS13. And you know, he's fully updated it, restored it. You know. It's still a work in progress, I would say. As I said, I would like the pedals, the 2 pedals here, to be animated, you know, to move. And I don't know if there's any kind of a gear stick or anything. You know, there's always little things you can do with these types of mods, you know. Everything works in it. So it's got lights on the front, lights there, and it's got lights on the back. And the lights come on as well. You have your usual, you know, your blinkies, you know. Everything is there. It all works. You know? So yeah, I highly recommend that mod. So that is called the Boucher or Boucher TRL 2600. Okay. So that's that. There's another mod, and so this is basically a rebrand or repaint of an existing in-game mod. I'm not quite sure what it's based on, but we can take a look now and see, because I'm not quite sure myself what it's. So we're looking for this, basically. It could be the Coon. It is. Alright, okay. So basically, someone has basically they've rebranded and repainted the in-game Coon piece of equipment in Alpago. That's all it, you know, and they've changed the coloring, you know, in the i2D. So it's the same thing, you know? Exactly the same piece of equipment, just, you know, they added, you know, they kind of changed the you know, the decals up, Alpago, Alpago colors, you know, the you know, that type of thing, Alpago scheme, and Alpago. So why did I get that? Well, I like Alpago. I like their color scheme. It's it's the same thing. But the guy did a very good job. You know, he got the colors accurate. You know, he did a good job in changing, you know, all the decals up and everything. So that's why I got it. You know, I kept it. It's in my mod folder. And see, Alpago. That's another mod. I've got a few Alpago mods now. Kind of collecting them as I go along. All right, so let's get rid of some equipment again. Let's get rid of that. No errors, because I mean, why would there be? It's basically just a rebrand and a repaint. So you know, there's not going to be any errors. What else do we have? So I showed you that. So the last thing I'm going to show. So Tony sent me this. So these are the Tornado Vineyards. These are basically for spraying vineyards, you know, fertilizer and herbicide. Now they are very nice mods, but unfortunately the quality of the decals is not very good, as you can see there. Look, it's very low resolution. So these are basically kind of skins that are over something else. So the quality is quite low. That's the only thing I find wrong with it. Other than that, it's absolutely fine. So the modder in question, he's changed the kind of the sound on these things and the animations as well. So when they're actually spreading fertilizer or herbicide, you know, they sound quite different. So we'll get one of each here. So yeah, I'm going to be finishing the stream fairly soon, guys, because once this is kind of showing off, I'll probably end it then. I think you guys have bored you long enough. Right, so we're just... Right, so that's liquid fertilizer, okay? So he's kind of changed the sound of this thing. And the blower effect as well. So the kind of sprayer effects that you get out the back is different than, you know, the kind of the other... with the other piece of equipment for the vineyard. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this thing, the mercury. So you know the way this blows, you know. So it's just a different sound and different kind of spray animation on the back. And the fan spins as well, which is cool. So that's that one. So that's fertilizer. Check with the herbicide. I think that works as well. Oh, alright, okay. So this one as well. So yeah, you kind of get that effect. Very nice though, and there are no errors in this thing either, as far as I'm aware. Go down this thing. So I'm not quite sure what is generating all those unpopulating things. It seems to be the Butcher Lombardi. I don't know why we're generating all this stuff though. Look at all this, look. I mean, it's not errors, it's just repeating and repeating. No, it's gone, look. Is in use by GUI. Don't know what that means. Anyway, that's the end of it there. There's no errors in this one either. The Alpeg was fine, the Kuhn was fine. So yeah, no errors in that one. Right, so I guess that's what we're going to leave it, my friends. I think that's pretty much everything. So yeah, there you go. Look at a few mods. Look at the Antonio Carrero DLC. Look at the latest kind of build of the Porsche Diesel Series pack. You know, we're continuing to work on it, improve it. You know, it's coming along very nicely. You know, and we'll have a few more pieces of equipment in there for people as well. You know. So we're going to have the MP trailer, we're going to have the Windrower, we're going to have an old school tether, it's not in there yet. We're going to have this multi-purpose tanker, we're going to have a weeder, maybe we can get a salt spreader, maybe we can get a snow plow, you know, that type of thing. So, you know, we're continuing to expand upon the whole kind of the Porsche diesel pack, you know, as we go along. Right, my friends, there you go. Listen, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If not, well, so be it. Clutch Simulations is actually streaming at the moment. If you want to go check out Clutch Simulations, he's streaming on YouTube. He's actually giving away a DLC codes for the Antonio Carrero DLC. So if you want to head on up to him, just you know, and maybe you could win a code. Right, my friends, there you go. I'm going to say thank you all very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. And God willing, we shall see you again in the next one. But for right now, my friends, we're going to say take care.